Hi, my name is Dominique. Please call me Domo. I was recently diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. Um, has it been easy? No, far from it. Far from it. It's been challenging. It's been spiritually, emotionally, physically, and mentally. More importantly, physically. I was hospitalized at NYU Lagone for 4 to 5 months. Within that time span, within the early 3 to 4 months, they didn't even know what was going on with me, or wasn't sure why I was screaming, yelling in pain. Like, you couldn't even touch my skin. Like, touching my skin on any part of my body was terrible. It was like burning fires. I felt like someone got a knife and just keep stabbing me throughout my whole leg. And then my knee part, oh, my knee was the worst. It's like a butcher knife would just keep stabbing at my knee, stab at the knee, stab at the knee, but it would never go all the way through. It would just stop in the middle and just keep butchering and butchering and butchering. Can you picture that? Can you visualize how crazy that sounds? And I never got butchered before, but I have worked in the hospitality industry, front of the house, back of the house, and I haven't cut on knives. Like, I have a lot of marks from when I was able to stand and walk without being in so much pain. But that's how, like, I know a sense how that feels, but now turn that level up and it doesn't stop. And that's every day when I was in the hospital. And then to the point that, well, suddenly I'm now able to walk because I lost function out in my legs from having an FND, functional neurological disorder, which is like your brain is like a computer and just shuts off. So it's like my body, oh, it's like the little computer here, it just shuts off and it's trying to reprogram itself, but it's not doing it at a fast pace as it's supposed to be, especially since I have MS, which is multiple sclerosis too. So it's like a mix of two conditions mixed hand to hand, and I didn't even mention all the chronic pain in my back, my knees, my legs, my hands. I had 2 right knee torn meniscus repair surgeries, one in 2018 and one in 2021, and also 2014 I had spinal fusion. Due to having scoliosis, my spine was a S, and it was getting too close to my lungs. If I waited any more longer, it would have punctured it. So I'm not brand new to surgeries and chronic pains and bone issues. I was dealing with that all my life. I had to live, I had to go to school, travel, work put a big strain on my body, definitely. I would say with work, it was very heavy lifting, 50-pound boxes, to the point like I had to act only male employees to pick up things, and that's not right. In my book, that's not right. If we're working, we should share hand in hand, but I just could not do it, and I was coming to work with 2 knee braces, canes. It was, I looked crazy, but I had to do what I had to do because I needed a job, and I was younger at the time. I was my 2014, I'm 18, around my spinal fusion, took a year off, had to relearn how to walk from that. Oh, and it's from LT to 3-2 something. It's like from here to here. One day I'll post a picture of it. So here's a before photo of my spine, right? Here's the after photo of my spine, and this was a 10-hour surgery, no blood so yeah. I blinked out. I blinked out. That tends to happen too, with this multiple sclerosis. I usually be on point on things, but I blink out. I have memory problems, more, and this is just happening of this year, March of 2024, and technically next year we'll be in 2025. New Year's. But yeah, it's been a tough year, definitely. Just in and out of emergency rooms nonstop, constantly. how you get let out of a rehab just to get admitted back in a hospital for another 2 weeks because you're screaming of pain in your back now. It was a crazy roller coaster, definitely. And I just want to share my story for anyone who will listen, and hopefully it reach out to anyone about it. You know, you're not alone. Multiple sclerosis happened to me out of nowhere. No one ever told me I had signs of it. I had lesions. It just came out of nowhere and affected my whole life. And I am disabled. I'm a disabled person now, and I had never been that. I'm not my old self anymore, and now I have to be a new person, especially being at my age. I just turned 30 this year, and now I gotta refigure who I am, refigure my living situation, how, you know, money, like, because I can't work right now, because my body is so unpredictable. When I say unpredictable, oh, that's part two. But just hold on. If anyone is looking at the video, there's going to be grace. I don't know when that grace will be, but there's going to be grace in your life. And when you feel back normal, whoever your normal was or your new normal will be. Right now, I am figuring that out. I am grieving my old self and healing this new person that's supposed to just pop out of me all suddenly. The multiple sclerosis, who? What?